some of you did say that you wanted me to show you how I did the tea stain paper. So first of all, I'm going to show you what you will need. This is, well, okay, I'll do it another way. This is what I used. You don't necessarily have to use what I use. So this is just a tin baking tray that I bought specifically to do stuff with papers. I don't use this to cook in. I've got a glass because you need boiling water. Okay, people who I've seen you do this thing have used new tea bags. Now, I'm not going to use new tea bags when I can use old tea bags. And literally, all I do is just grossly stick all the old tea bags, or as many as you want, into the glass, and then I'll boil the kettle in a minute and just pour that over. It does take, you know, a little bit longer because they've already been used, but why use new ones when you can save the old ones? The papers I'm going to be doing are some to-do lists because I want to see how they come out. I've got some card, which I haven't tried it on card before. No, this is paper. Yeah, I need some more paper and card. And I've also got these sheets that I've saved from other projects, so I'm going to do these little ones as well, which are basically paper and card. So I'm just going to boil the kettle and then we'll start. Okay, so that's boiled, so I'm just going to get this, just pour it all on and just fill it. Then get a spoon and just leave it in there a couple of minutes just to let the old, oh, you're steaming up. There we go. Let the old tea bags ferment together to get the ones burst. So that's quite good if one bursts, because you get the extra layer of tea bag on the paper as well, which gives it extra definition. So I'm just going to leave that as it is. I have put my oven on at 200 degrees, is it? Wherever it is, yeah, degrees Celsius. And I've taken these out. Now what you need to do with these, I use silver foil, other people use a bit like a baking sheet. I'm just going to get enough that covers what the papers will go on. Oh, the joys of having a small kitchen. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, okay. I'll just be cooking them on one then. Oh, never mind. So I'm just going to wait a couple of more minutes just to let the tea brew, and then I'll show you what else is next. Okay, so that's what we've got. So I'm going to keep the tea bags back. I'm just going to pour that in there. And then I'm quickly going to put some more water into the glass again, because that really isn't enough. I can start with that, but it really isn't enough. So I'm just going to leave these in here for a minute. What I saw this girl do, I thought was brilliant. Literally get piles of them and just pour them in. So like, you know, I've got all them. Instead of doing them one by one, put them in like that. Because then you get different textures on the paper from the tea dyeing process. And it looks really cool. Loads of tea bag residue in there now. So now I'm going to get bits of the paper and put these in. Because they have been used a couple of times, I'm just going to pop some more of them in, just to give it extra grossness. Okay, so I've used some more tea bags. I chucked them away and I've just put some more tea bags in. See, because I'm using the ones that I've already used, you can just keep on putting as many more as you want in, and it's just an extra way of using them. Okay, I'll try and make that a little bit darker. But as you can see, I don't know whether you can see on camera, there's little bubbles that come underneath, so that's why I'm getting my spoon and keep on pushing them down like this. Just try and get rid of them air bubbles a little bit. and then just keep adding the papers on. And then I'm going to put these in the oven. Now when you put them in the oven, you must make sure that you don't leave the oven, because depending where you place the papers, you get a really nice colour to them. The further up, like, you know, you put them near the flame, the better the outcome, because they're going to go a lot darker. They're such pretty papers. But obviously there is the chance that they might catch fire, so you really do have to be careful when you're doing this. So what you need to do now is try and get the papers and drain off as much water as you can. So now I'm just going to put them straight onto this, which they fit perfectly, and straight into the oven. So with these, I'm going to put them right at the top, so that then they're really close to the flame. It's on 200 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to leave that for a couple of minutes and then check on it. Never leave your oven untended, because they will catch fire. So just on a side note, this is what I'm doing while they are cooking. So yeah, I haven't put the big bits of card in. I want to see how the little bits of card go first, because I've never done it with card before. So because these are going to be in here a while, I just thought I'd add the extra bit of tea bag essence over the top while the others are cooking, and we'll see what that comes out like. Because if you don't experiment, you never know what you're going to make. That noise, by the way, is nothing to do with anybody having a pee. I've just filled the water jug up again. Let's have a look now. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Obviously it stinks of burning, that's why you have to keep an eye on them, but that is a cool page. So this is what all you have to do now, is just keep on checking them every couple of minutes and then taking the top sheet off and blah blah blah. Okay, so this time I did put the tray further down, so that way you get lighter looking papers. So that one's done. That one's a lot lighter than the others. And also, I do like to turn them over, just so that the bottom one isn't overcooked. So I did make a load of papers. These to-do lists didn't turn out too bad, but you see what I mean with the papers where you put them in the middle and you don't do it one by one. Some come out in different like layers of tea stain, which that part I really like. I'll keep them to one side. I might use them one day. The normal papers come out absolutely perfect. I love that. That's like one sheet. So you can see where the other sheet was on there, and it got tea stain, like burnt more should I say, in the oven than this part. Love it. Absolutely love this tea staining. And I've got absolutely loads now. I mean, just look. You can't get... I mean, I did try this before with coffee, and I blew dry it with my hairdryer. It came out alright, but you didn't have this crinkle. It just didn't have the crinkle effect. So yeah, I'm glad the little ones came out okay. These were the card. Now, these don't have the same effect as the paper, they don't have the crinkle, but they still came out pretty cool. I will definitely be using these as well. I mean, just look. I know I am so sad, guys. This is what my life's come to, what paper looks like. It used to be what my nails look like, and now it's what the paper looks like. So yeah, that's them. These are the larger ones that I did. Again, I love this one. I don't know how I did it, but it is so cool. And these are the last few of... Oh, I just love that sound. Oh god, wow. It's like nail porn, but in paper form. This one did do a bit too much, and it's literally breaking away, which, yeah, I'll be throwing this on, because you can't even write on that. It just... tearing away. Oh well, never mind. One out of all them isn't that bad. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and it gave you sort of an idea of how to tea stain or coffee stain your papers, because the coffee staining is exactly the same way. You just use coffee. If you do try it, I'd love to know what the outcome with you was. Please remember though, the nearer the top of the oven, the better the colour of the paper, but the more likely it is that it will catch fire. So please, please, please be careful when you're doing this stuff. Other than that, just put it in the middle of the oven and let them be this colour, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You've still got that noise. If there's anything else you would like me to try to do with crafting, like stuff like this, let me know. And yeah, I'm willing to give anything a try. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!